Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and make a record off of Slime Language 2. We're going to make Young Thug and Gunna ski, so let's get straight to it. First things first, let's go and change our tempo to 123 beats per minute. We're going to start off with those main strings that we hear in the record. For this, we're going to go to Legacy, Jam Packed, the orchestra. We're going to go to strings, extra violin section to staccato. Let's bring that in there. And let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. All right, so that's just going to repeat itself. Just liven up these strings a bit. We're going to go over to our channel strip here. And let's go ahead and bring in a little bit of distortion here. Just make it a little bit louder. Just drive it a bit. Just kind of fills that up. And maybe we'll add a little bit of reverb as well. Let's go to Logic Space Designer. Add in a little bit more reverb. All right, so there's our main strings. Next, let's go and create a new software instrument track. And we're gonna go ahead and bring in a patch I created here, the ski drum kit. And we can start off with the clap here. Let's go ahead and jump to our hi-hat pattern. Just switch that up. Convert that to MIDI. And let's get to all those hi-hat rolls. So add in a little bit of a roll there. Then we're gonna add in a little bit of a roll here. Then we'll have another roll here. This will do a two-step. And then right over here, we get another roll. I think this is a 16th triplet. All right, and then that just repeats itself. All right, then we got our open hat. Let's create a pattern region here. Change our steps to 32 steps. And on this one here, it's a little bit more quiet, so I'm going to bring it down a bit. All right, let's bring in our snare sound, but we're not going to do a pattern. We'll do a MIDI region. I'm going to change over to a pencil tool. Sorry, that snare's not there. Where are we here? All right, so on this last part, we got to roll over here. I think it's like a 2 stutter and then the snare. So we're gonna bring this, we'll do a triplet. Sorry, not a triplet. Let's just go to 32. All right, so it's something like that. Next, let's go ahead and draw in our 808 pattern. Change over to a pencil tool. That just repeats itself, and we'll just lower that up. All right, then we can bring in our kick. We'll create a MIDI region here, and let's draw in our kick. All right, so there's our pattern right over there. Next, we're going to duplicate this over, and we're going to add in our second set of, actually, let's do the melody first. We'll create a new software instrument track, and we are going to go bring it up our browser here, our library browser, and let's go to world, and we'll go to stringed, and we'll bring in the Japanese koto instrument, and we'll draw in a MIDI pattern, and let's get to that. All right, and let's just work on our second half here. All right, so there's our pattern over there. But let's go ahead and make that sound more like the one in the track itself. First thing we're gonna do here is bring in a little bit of chorus. We're gonna go to modulation chorus, and I'm just gonna bring in a nice Get that nice and wide. Maybe I'll add a little bit of a delay on it as well. Let's go to delay echo before the chorus. And it's gonna go something like this. Just to get a little bit of movement to it. And last but not least, let's add in a little bit of reverb as well. Next, create a new soft instrument track, and we're going to layer up our strings with a nice pad string. And for that, we're going to go to our sound library over here. And we are going to go to orchestral. We're going to go to strings, and we'll go to strings ensemble. And let's draw in that pattern. Layer that up. Just gonna make these a little softer. We'll bring this down. Let's add in a little bit of reverb here. We'll go to our warp space bomb tail. Something nice and big. Just bring that down in the mix. All right, then we'll go into the next section. I'm going to copy over all of this stuff. Let's duplicate that. And we're going to create a new soft instrument track. And we're going to create that lead melody that happens during the chorus. The 808 and kick does switch up as well, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. And we're just going to work with a sine wave, turn off oscillators 2 and 3. We'll turn on mono, and we'll come back to editing that sound in a moment. But let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. And that just repeats itself. But we're going to open up Logic's ES2 and just manipulate that sound a little bit. We're going to go ahead and bring in a little bit of chorus here. I'm going to bring in a little bit of glide to get that gliding in there. And I don't want it too plucky, so I'm going to pull up the attack a bit. Pull down the sustain so it just doesn't ring out. All right, so there's that sound over there. Next, let's bring in some reverb and fill out this sound a bit, just a little bit. And then we get another section with the same sound, but a different pattern. So let's just duplicate this up and we'll create that pattern over here. It's gonna go something like this. Just gonna bring the sustain up here so it rings out. that glide is going to bring in, sort of glide into the next note. Let's duplicate that over. Let's go duplicate that over. All right, so there's that pattern. And then we got to change up our 808 back to here. So let's do that. Duplicates itself. And then for our kick pattern, it's going to change up a little bit as well. All right, so that's the patterns right over there. Next, I'm going to go ahead and listen to the track, arrange it, and we'll come right back. All right, so here is the arrangement right over here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Listen to the remake we just put together, Young Thug's Gunna Ski, off of the Slime Language 2 album. Let's go. All right, so there is the remake right there. Young Thug and Gunna Ski off of the Slime Language 2 album. I'm probably gonna do a couple more songs off of that album. Like literally every song on that album is crazy. I really enjoyed that album. Been playing it back to back, front to back, just on repeat for the last week since it's dropped. But anyways, there's the remake right there. If you are a Logic user and you want this session, you can find that link down in the description box below this video. For you non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. I'm gonna go to export all the MIDI stems, audio stems, and of course include the drum kit that you heard in this remake. You can also find that playback down below the like button. If you have any questions on this or just want to chat, let's go and talk in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, remember thumbs up, share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.